Last part, order is done, now it's on to the Chaos Temples. Before doing that, however, I went back to Moonshade to talk to Turizio. Reason being is that he has the Soul Trap spell that we'll need for the Banes. In exchange, he wants to philander his friend wand. Easy enough, if I didn't forget it back at the Dark Path. After going back and giving it to him, I talked to Ducio once again. Having the Soul Trap spell isn't enough, we have to have Ducio craft 3 worm gems for the Banes. You need 3 worm hearts in order to craft 1. Thankfully I was collecting these things since first visiting the Frozen North. With all 9, Ducio crafted us 3 gems, 1 for each Bane. I had to cast Soul Prism, the spell we got from Turizio, on each one, which created an empty Soul Prism, 1 for each Bane. But this is not enough to fully trap a Bane's soul safely. Once I had all 3 gems, I had to go to the first Temple of Chaos, the Temple of Tolerance, I believe. And lo and behold, look, it's Mortegra right there in the center. So this is where he turned out. If you remember, Gustachio mentioned that when he was doing research on the teleport storms, Mortegra got struck by lightning in the basement, Gustachio's basement. In Mortegra's place was an altar. This is where we get the Water of Tolerance, but I decided to help Mortegra out of his jam a little bit. In the basement was a sort of jail, and in that jail was a man named Sethis, who claims to be a follower of chaos. Strange considering that the war was many centuries ago. But he mentioned a key that we need in order to free Mortegra, and gain access to the drawbridge which used to house the Altar of Tolerance, but he said a rat took it from him. Solution: cast Serpent Bond to turn into a snake, go in the hole, kill the rat on the other side, and then grab the key. Funnily enough, you can do all this while still turn into a snake, access your inventory and all that. With the key, I went back to free Mortegra, who ended up just getting struck by lightning again. Rest in peace. I went back to Gustachio's home, put the bucket on the altar, and got the Water of Tolerance there instead of here at the temple. Next was the Temple of Enthusiasm. It's mazy and chaotic. Not much to it than that. At the end was the Well of Enthusiasm, which I took, and then I left. Well, not the whole well, you know what I mean. Lastly was the Temple of Emotion. This temple houses the Moon's Eye that we were supposed to seek out according to Thoxa back at the Dream World. Most interesting here is a young child follower of Chaos whose spirit is stuck in the wall. Solution: destroy the column in the middle so she could be free to go to the Void, which we did. This reveals one of 4 lodestones that we need to gain access to the waters, which was easy enough. All 3 Waters of Chaos is necessary to entrap the Bane successfully. I needed to bathe each prism that I created in the Waters of Chaos, 1 for each Bane, so Tolerance for Anarchy, Enthusiasm for Wantonness, and Emotion for Insanity. With a Black Rock sword fixed, 3 prisms bathed in the Waters of Chaos, we're ready to face off against the Banes at the Castle of the White Dragon in this part. And I have nearly forgotten, we found an item, or an object rather, in the Temple of Tolerance, which showed where the Banes were hanging out at, which is the Castle of the White Dragon. I believe the Moon's Eye also shows you this, as well as the magic lens in the Temple of Enthusiasm. Greetings guys, good afternoon, welcome back to some more Ultima VII Part 2 Serpent. Today, we're going to go to sleep for about 12 hours because it's like 8 in the evening here in the Dark Path and the real world. And once the Avatar wakes up, we're going to go over to the Great Northern Forest, to the King of the White Dragon Castle, and take on the Banes. Whoops. I like to leave that open. Is anyone hungry? Let's go ahead and just feed these 2. Voidon was hungry, and now he's not. So we could totally go over to Fawn as well. I haven't went there yet. We'll go there later. We actually have no need to go there right now. If this is your first playthrough, you would be tempted to go to the town to see what happened after Batlin released the Banes, or after Batlin died and the Banes got released. But I like to just go ahead and get the waters, get the prisms, then go after the Banes. We already know they're in the King of the White Dragon Castle, which is this castle right here. So let's take a little walksies over there. This game is almost over. We only have like a few areas to go. I think we're going to be done in a few parts. That's a Reaper tree. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to ignore it. Also forgot to mention that, considering that Standar is dead, the armor and weaponsmith at Monitor, that pretty much means you can't buy crossbow bolts anymore for YOLO. Flicken, the, I forget what command he was with. He's dead, of course. On his body is 99 bolts if you want to, you know, want to use a crossbow for one of your characters. What is this? Oh my goodness. Teleporting jesters. Teleporting chuckles, how about you? What are they even casting there? Oh, what the? Is that it? I don't know what was Origin's thought process behind this encounter here. It's a whole party of deathly jesters. That one's carrying garbage. So is that, and that, and that. Because I believe this encounter happens before the Bane, so you can't blame the Banes for doing this. The Insanity Bane, YOLO the Insane. But yeah, you can't buy crossbow bolts. Everyone is dead in Monitor, except for Harna. Not a big deal, just... Oh, another one, great. These clowns are ruining my commentary. How about you? Every time there's an explosion, one more pops in. They are no match for a powerful party. Well, only two of us is powerful. The automatons are just automatons. Does this just keep going? No, that's it. I was like, what, 6 of them again? Yeah, I don't know actually if these jesters pop in before the Banes. I can't remember. Because I always just come here, at least the last few times I played this, after the Banes. Because you have no reason to come here before that. Because this area is blocked. Oh my goodness. Yep, just keep popping in. Where are you going? No, don't go to the swamp. It's poisoned. We'll get poisoned. Except for automatons, they'll be safe, but I don't want to get poisoned right now. Okay, just go in the swamp, Boydon. I have cure potions and spells. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna go down this way. Come on, guys. It ruins my train of thought when that happens. Alright, we got some potions, so that's okay. Do you have potions, automaton? No, you are someone else. Let's do praise gear. Go. We got a lot. Oh, I forgot to give it to the avatar. Let's go ahead. Will heal potions work on automatons? For some reason, yeah. That's actually kind of funny. What the deuce? Okay, that's you, I guess. I suppose the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of this video is gonna be me fighting clowns. It's Clown World. That's what the Serpent Isle is now. It should be called Clown Isle, not Serpent Isle. Make one more. We should be good. Alright, I'm not gonna bother looking into their corpses, because they probably don't have anything. That's a lot of clowns. Too many clowns for my taste, but here we are. The entrance to this place. I'm gonna go ahead and put on swamp boots, even though we could probably just go ahead and tank the poison. Alright, let's double check. We got our Blackrock Sword. We got all fixed too with the Flux Analyzer. We got the 3 prisms, 1 for each Bane. We got the 3 waters for afterwards. Once our companions come back. Hopefully they'll come back. Being vague, because this is not my first playthrough. If this is your first time watching this and you never played this before, come in and join the party. ... Okay, let's do that. So kind of them to offer an invite to us. Who's that? I'm the King of the White Dragon. And once again, this is a ghost. There's supposed to be a skeleton portrait here, and once again it's not. Just like the last few times. I shall protect thee. I shall take thee beyond all mortal concerns into my kingdom of death. Oh yeah? Well, at you, dragon. So, let's recap a little bit. But the king of the white dragon slew all his people, I believe during a party here in the castle, to save them from the goblin invasion. So, he's like, oh, you can't take my people into your goblin stew pots. Goblins, I already killed them, is basically the story here. He went insane. And there's no redemption arc for him like Beatrix, so yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh, there's probably nothing up here, actually. Let's just go back down. I think we can totally... Oh, let's actually go back up. So I don't think we can enter that room any other way. Now, where's the music? Must be music. Oh! Hello! Want to sing an opera, Avatar? Not really. I want to trap you in my black rock sword and put you in the prisms and send you back to where you belong. That's what I want to do. Look, a skeleton. I totally saw that key there, by the way. Pretty quickly. Gimme. But while we're inside, let's go ahead and take off our swamp boots. Even though we don't really need to. Same defensive score. Oh, that was new. Who's that? Is that the King of the White Dragon again? Or just a random specter? Probably just random. We don't have that key. It's strange that it did not work. Oh well. Nothing else in here. And down we go. And also, before I forget, and I almost forgot, we need these sleeping powders. And you probably know why I want those in my inventory for the avatar. And hopefully I won't forget, which I tend to do. Avatar, these stairs are destroyed. I know, Boydon. We'll have to go around or find another way into this creepy castle. I think I'll go left. There's the music. Fitting, too. Oh, this room is open. Let's go in. Ah, YOLO again. Or rather, the Insanity Bane. Come and see the Freak Show avatar. Freak Show? We already have Boyd on our party. What? Oh, my goodness. That is many years bad luck. No! It's a bunch of avatars. Oh, they're not avatars, they're imposters. It's like a bad Photoshop. I can tell from seeing a few bad pixels in my time. They don't have anything, though. These are wild men. This is also locked. Can't go in there. Always check to see if you have a key or if you have a lockpick. Oh, these are locked too. Locked, locked, locked. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay. This is going to be a little annoying. Don't remember where to go. I don't know if there's like a secret wall or something or whatever. Maybe something in here. Aha. I saw that little dot on the wall here. A key on a skeleton. Thank you very much, Mr. Skeleton. Give me that. Oh, potions. I think I'll take some. Why not? Gives me an excuse to pick something up. I will take nothing else. It opens that. I think we'll take the left door. Yeah, we gotta stop these Banes, Boydon. They are really wrecking the world, Avatar. The world's already wrecked. Almost everyone is dead. Well, that's okay, they'll come back. They will come back after everything is restored. Because like I mentioned, if you restore the Silver Seed, the Silver Tree, and Silver Seed expansion, after the Banes are released, Karnak says, and I mentioned this, Karnak says, people who lost their lives during the Bane assault will be restored to life. Thus I like to read, Avatar. I have some hot new titles for thee. No, Shamino the Anarch, I do not like to read. Reading is for nerds. That's actually not very true. I do like to read sometimes. I bet he trapped all these, watch. No, this one isn't trapped. Journal of the King of the White Dragon on the 12th day before the Solstice Festival. Shamino, traitor, I will destroy thee as thou didst destroy my beloved daughter Beatrix. Shamino, cursed be thy name, I befriended thee and thou didst betray me. I asked my people to help thee erect thy castle, and betrayal is thine only response to them. Traitor. On the 11th day before the Solstice Festival. Despair hath been the daily lot of my poor Beatrix. Now I myself have my share of worries. I am surrounded by traitors and goblins are closing in on the castle. Shamino, doomed be thy name. I, King of the White Dragon, want to hang, draw, and quarter thee. My poor Beatrix was so joyful when thou didst request her hand from me. I agreed happily to such a union. My beloved daughter left me in order to live in thy new castle. By that time thou hadst already been touched by the obsession to foil Mondain from his conquest of the world. Thou didst leave on thy journey to seek the advice of Lord British, from hence never to return. The long-awaited wedding was never to be. My lovely child, my Beatrix, remained unwed, waiting for her love to return. She loved thee and had faith in thee, Shamino. Cursed be thine offspring. Well, he had no offspring, so... On the 10th day before the Solstice Festival, those goblins, I see those malformed goblins coming for us. They are destroying our wealth and our lives with Shamino, cursed be his name, and his lineage. Destroyed my Beatrix's health and life. She died forlorn. Thy treacherous heart led Beatrix to a lonely grave. 9th day, the kingdom is plagued by hordes of goblins that grow more fierce and daring with each passing season. I am surrounded by traitors and should not trust anyone. What to do? Beatrix, thine adorable light, no longer shines upon me. How solitary thou must be in thy cold bed. This year I will hold the grandest solstice festival ever. Thou wilt love it. 'Tis especially dedicated to thee, my right well-beloved. Oh, it still goes. 8th day before the festival. Those magic warped goblins are everywhere, and they are persistent. They must be led by thy villainous Shamino. A man who doth not keep his word is less than a man. How couldst thou trust him, Beatrix? 7th day, Shamino the Deceitful and his allies are waiting in the dark passages of this castle to ambush me. I know it. I saw them in my dream last night. They will not succeed. They cannot succeed, for I have a plan to save my people from traitors and ravaging goblins. Beatrix, I will let thee know about this idea of mine. Thou wilt be delighted. 6th day. My dearest beloved one, how thou must long for company in thy misery. This Bacchanal will bring thee all of thy friends and our people. That villainous Shamino will have the fate he doth deserve. On the 3rd day, I'm looking forward to seeing thy solstice festival. Yes, this season is thy festival. I plan it for thee, and indeed for all of us. Traitors and deceivers alike are in for a surprise. All my subjects and myself, we will not leave anything for the goblins to take. 2 days hence. On the eve of the solstice festival, all is prepared for my greatest bacchanal ever. On the morning of the solstice festival, Beatrix, soon we will be reunited and part never again. This festival, solstice festival, will be recorded in the annals of the kingdom of the White Dragon. It is to be the greatest feast ever. Let us all rejoice in one night of revelry. After the midnight revels and before the end of the night, a new dawn will rise. Well, it was recorded in song as a horror story. Let's read this one. Great Practical Jokes, Chapter 1, Exploding Books. Oh no! I'm too fast for you, Anarch. Exploding books. Okay. Unbeknownst to the Banes, I can read books from way over here. A treatise on torture by Evad, royal servant to their king of the White Dragon. I know someone back in Britannia who would love this book. Spark. Remember how he showed some interest in torture in the Fellowship Caves on Buccaneer's Den? I'm probably not going to read this. Maybe I should, because it's very morbid. Exploding books. Anything on this corpse? No. Let's go ahead and read that. It's still kind of early. But not really, it's been 20 minutes, my goodness. I have been given the privilege of chronicling the king's romp through madness. As a reward, I will be slain quickly. His Majesty began with a commoner named Patrick. Stretching him on the rack, by his own hands, His Majesty turned the man to a babbling wretch over the course of 12 hours. After boiling the flesh from a family of farmers, His Majesty became inspired. He restrained a noble, a guest at the great banquet, upon the torture table, and applied tourniquets to each of his limbs. One by one, the limbs became useless strands of dead flesh. He showed mercy on the victim by killing him only 5 hours later, by opening numerous small wounds on his person and letting him bleed to death. The king of the White Dragon killed his own wife by slaying a bull, slitting open the carcass and placing her, tied securely, into the opening. He then sewed the opening shut so that not but her head protruded. He sat outside and watched as the carcass decayed. Around her, and vultures and other carrion beasts pick apart the meat, the bulls, and hers. How utterly lovely. Nothing else in here, so let's go upstairs. And go down here. Dupre, and a nightmare horse attacking me. Come in and relax, Avatar. Okay. Can't really relax with this horse attacking me, though, this nightmare. Anything on him? Nope. Anything on this corpse? No. Anything on the desk? Ah. We already have all the spells, so we don't need to look at these scrolls, but you get a kick out of how the invisibility scroll has, like, literally nothing right here. Which, you know, it's supposed to be... Which I know is, on purpose, by the way. But I found a key. Any, no secret passageways or anything like that. Have we ever seen this model before? I don't think so. Open? Nope, that goes outside. It's not on the key ring. Now, how is it that Boydon's saying that instead of the Avatar when I'm the one using the key ring? Hello, YOLO, or Insane Bane. Come and dance a jig with these fine fellows, Avatar. I can't really dance with all this armor on me. Oh, pantsless ones, how about you? You know, fighting's a sort of dance. Not really a jig. Okay, they're dead. They have nothing on them, but I'll check just in case, you never know. Could be a key that I missed way early on in the furnace caves leading to the Serpent Staff. But here's something. I bet it's a fountain spewing blood. Yep. You can actually drink that if you want to. Don't do that though. You'll get messed up. That's locked. You don't have that key, Avatar. Down here? Yes. This is quite a big castle. Oh, careful here. Let's save and go around. Ah, automaton. Don't get in the way. That won't open. We probably need to flick a lever. Somewhere. What the? Welcome to mine own private shooting gallery, Avatar. I don't much like it, insane. YOLO. I don't have that key, uh-oh. Can I go in here? I can't open that. Oh, great. Do I have to go all the way back? Hope not. May have to, I don't know. Or just go up here, I guess. That's not on the key ring. You're seeing a pattern, right? Just go to rooms and find keys. Though that one opened with the lockpick. What model is that? That's a kid model. Wilt thou watch the children for me, Avatar? These aren't children. These are tiny monsters that look like children, which is basically children. At you. They don't have anything. Nothing here. I am, okay, Ultima. I was stuck there for a little bit. But I found the key, so it's okay. These stairs are facing the wrong direction. Hurry, Avatar. I'm waiting for the... It's dark. Let's turn on the lights. Let's try this room first. Ugh, insane low. You're annoying me. Thou art not to here to sleep, Avatar. Well, it's a good thing we already slept, so... Yeah. There's nothing here, either. We can open that, but I'm gonna go there later. If we have to. We may have to. It's kind of a straight shot. This castle. Purple key, I will take. Nothing else here. May have to go through the hidden passageways to reach this room. Yep, knew it. Oh look, this one died right on the bed. Convenient. A lever. That probably opens up the thing upstairs. Let's go around. No Bane? Why is it always YOLO bothering me? The insane Bane. The insanity Bane. That does something. That's where we need to be, I believe. I think now we gotta go back to that doorway unlocked, so let's do that. I'm assuming these lockpicks don't work on the doors in the hallway. In there. Let's check. Nope. Nope. Okay. And here we go. Ellis's and the Wanton's Bane. So thou hast found my playroom. Did he actually torch people in here recently? It's got fresh blood here. Probably nothing on these corpses, so... yeah. It's not like we need anything. Just looking for keys and such. I'm stuck again. Come on, game. There we go. Yep, that's where we need to be. The Banes are just sitting right there. Let's go back upstairs, though. Because we unlocked something. These stairs are weird. What the heck? It changed. It was different before. You saw it, and I saw it. This game's weird. It just amazes me. Because I didn't finish this game as a kid like I keep saying. How unfinished it is towards the end. From both EA and, Garriott. Oh, that didn't open that. Can I not go in there? I want to go in there. Alright, will you open? It opened. Nice. Why were you sitting down there, Insanity Bane? Want to try some spinning and dying, Avatar? No thank you, I can't die anyways. The Hourglass of Fate won't let me. Anything in here? Probably just wasting my time. Is there a lever in here? Really, we could have... I think you can move these spinning wheels in Black Gate. Oh no. Aha. Shortcut. There you go. Leads us here. Marvelous. Can't go up there. I think we're done here in the castle. I don't know if there's anything special in here. You just gotta fight the Banes, basically. Don't have the lever for that. A secret door. It's probably somewhere. I don't know where. Is it in this room? Behind. Nope. 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 I see harpies, but I don't see a lever. Alright, I tried finding other paths and stuff. I think we're ready to take on the Bane, so let's just go do that. There's some rooms we missed, but the guide's wrong. It said there was a key behind the stairs, past that weaving room. I forgot to open that, I think. Oh well. Stairs. Let's get off the torture stretching rack. So I think we can just go in here now. So this is where we gotta be. Well, not here exactly, but down south. And this door's open. What the heck? Skeleton! Where'd you come from? How about you? That lever probably opened that. What the? Thou art almost there, Avatar. Yes, I am. Let's get ready. I don't need this shield right now. I'll put the axe in there. We need that equipped, I think, in order for the Banes to enter the sword once we slay them. And that's about it. Let's go ahead and save here. It's been 34 minutes. And something bad happens here. So let's move slowly. As I remember, that happens right there. Probably not gonna save. I wish there was like a spell to resist fire, you know, but there isn't. There they are, the Banes. This is not very fair, Banes. How am I supposed to pass this fire? Let's go here. I'll do less damage. Heal real quick. Come here. What you guys doing? I had almost tired of waiting for the Avatar. Thou art some hero. It took thee long enough. How about you? Don't forget. I almost forgot too. Hopefully this will still work on SI fixes. It did. Getting my sword. Vanquished by a mere mortal. Yes, by me. Oh, they woke up pretty quickly. Avatar, you gotta attack, otherwise they won't get trapped. I shall not forget that thou hast beaten me, vile human. And now, lastly, the Insanity Bane. These guys are surprisingly tough, by the way. Oh, it's beating me, vile human. I remember this day. I bet you will. Now they are all dead. Unfortunately. Let's heal again, because that was actually kind of a tough fight. We need to take all our friends to Monk Isle, but first, the Banes need to be put in the prisons, if I remember correctly. So let's do that. They're all on the sword now, so you want to click, like that. Click, double click, and then that, and then this. There, now we no longer need the Blackrock sword. I can go on my back now. Now I'll take my super axe back, because that, oh. Almost forgot, yeah. The axe increases your combat, right? My combat's already maxed out. Now we got these prisms filled with the Banes. Soul Prism with Anarchy. We got Soul Prism with Madness. There's 3 S's there too. And we got Soul Prism with Wantonness. Now you see, Battling, that's how you trap the Banes. Not just putting them to an empty Soul Prism. Since we bathe them in the waters, I feel like that's a way to purify them. And that's going to be important a little later on. With an event that's a big spoiler. So let's grab Duper. And the automatons, I think, are strong enough to carry. Actually, you know what? You need to carry Duper. Why am I carrying dead bodies? I have automatons. I don't need to carry anything. Now, if you have a robot in real life, you have them carry everything. Okay, this one is Shaman, I believe. No, that's YOLO. YOLO's gear. So you can carry YOLO. And you can carry Shamino. And now we gotta go back to Monk. You don't want to resurrect your guys here with the Hourglass of Fate. You want to go back to Monk Isle. And heal again for one, my goodness. We can totally go ahead and explore this castle a little bit more if you want to, but there's kind of nothing here, so let's just go back to the Dark Path. The stairs changed again, by the way, look at this. Very odd game, huh? Like I said, this game was really rushed towards the end. A lot of stuff was cut out. Not just EA's fault, it's also RG, but let's not play the blame game here. This is the version we got, and it's still a good game. I will say this last half, despite stuff being cut out, it really hammers in that you're kind of isolated, and it feels like the world's on the brink of destruction. The apocalypse is very, very close. I felt like they nailed the atmosphere of it. At least. And we're back here, finally. Those Banes are pretty tough. They're actually surprisingly difficult. Monk Isle is right here. Now I think that our party limit is 5. Because once our companions is resurrected, they're probably not going to be able to join us right away. So it's going to take a little bit for me. That was the wrong gate. Excuse me. I took the wrong gate. North is Fawn, south is Monk Isle. Excuse me. North is Monk Isle, south is Fawn. I can't tell north from south. Excuse me. But yeah, I think our party limit is 5, so once our companions are resurrected, they won't be able to join us right away. So it's gonna take a little while to transfer gear from one to the other. We'll see. We will see. After I slay that annoying rat. They had to put a rat there every single time, huh? Here we are, Monk Oil. Yes. Why is it all thundering and stuff? Alright, let's put our companions on the ground, not on the table. It's like, oh, we're trying to eat here. Oh. Just like what happened in the Black Gate. I brought a dead companion while Lord British and his servants are eating in the dining room. Put him right on the table and told him to resurrect them. There we go. Who's who? Megan, can Megan resurrect? I don't know if he can. There's Draxta. And, stop walking around, let's just talk to you. He is deaf. There, that's probably Karnax. Oh, one of thy friends hath met an untimely end. Alright, I want you to resurrect all our dudes. And, bye. They all disappeared. They probably went to the main room. I am assuming? Where'd they go? Where didst thou go? My guys, I'm not gonna save, because that's bad. What the heck? That has never happened before. What the heck? Where'd they go? If I had to guess, I probably had to do something completely different. Like choose a different dialogue option. That was, That was very, very strange. So I, checked a guide and it's like, it says you can use the Hourglass of Fate or just drag them here. I drag them here, but they just disappear. I tried a couple more times and it's the same thing. So let's just put them right here, I guess, and try the Hourglass. Stoxa. Resurrect. Bye. They still disappear. What the heck is going on? This is not right. Okay, I decided to just reload a save and fight these Banes again. And not use the sleeping powder. So basically what I'm going to try to do is resurrect them right here. After I put the Banes in the prisms. I think I can just do it right. No, I can't. What the heck? Because if none of this stuff works, then this LP is not going to be finished. But I think it's something I'm doing. If I had to guess, it's probably the sleeping powder doing it. I've never seen that before. They're supposed to wander in the main hall there in Monk Isle. Okay, that's there. The Banes are out of our companions and in the prisms, respectively. Use the glass. It says the guide you can use the glass actually right here. I hope so, at least. Okay, now they disappeared. Now let's hope they're back at Monk Isle. Yeah, so... Wow, I ran into a possible game-breaking bug here. I fixed it, but here's what happened. I did this section again without the automatons. That wasn't the issue. And slew the Banes once again. So what happens is that well, the companions weren't being resurrected. They're supposed to show up right in front of us. Back at Monk Isle, once we resurrected them there. I tried many solutions. I came back, reloaded the save, slew the Banes and resurrected them here. Resurrected them here. Same thing. I tried even restarting the entire Let's Play from the beginning. Also the same thing. I even transferred my saves to the original version, which is actually cross-compatible, though it's probably not recommended to do, but I was kind of desperate. Same thing. So what happens is that there seems to be a scripting error that can happen. It's a big bug. I've never heard of this bug. I've never encountered this bug. Though admittedly I only played this game like 3 times throughout my life, all the way through. Your companions, after you defeat the Banes, get deleted out of existence. I tried teleporting to them. They're all in the same area. And it always sends me to Skull Crusher, I believe. They're not there. And in fact, what you're seeing right now is there's no one there. Not even me, not even Voidon. I was really, really worried. I was troubleshooting this for a few hours, 2 to 3 hours on Monday. Now I was worried because I thought maybe I would not be able to finish this Let's Play, which would be a big bummer, because I was looking forward to finishing this game. We came all the way to the end, almost towards the end, and we could have hit a huge roadblock permanently. but I fixed it, and I'll explain the solution later. Like I said, I tried many solutions. I've even tried not using sleeping powders on the Banes. I read that could be a problem, though. That's AI saying that. I was looking all over the internet. That was not it. I tried many things. Many solutions. I tried all sorts of things, and I was getting a little frustrated. So let's go back to Monk Isle. The problem's fixed, by the way. Alright, it took me a while to find a monk because these darn bells put our companions down. This is Thoxa. Let's talk to her. Now, it should work, and watch this not work, even though I tested it out before recording earlier. Resurrection, boom, boom, boom. There we go, my goodness. Oh, I thought I was not be able to finish this game. So solution basically is to go ahead and play this mod, or just switch to the snapshot version of Exalt. You can see we're playing 1.13.1 Git. That's the latest snapshot. I don't know if any of you remember, way back when I first started Serpent Isle, this playthrough of it, but I made a mention that I was worried that I might run into issues because on the README it does say only play Serpent Isle fixes on the snapshot version, but there's nowhere on Exalt page that says that. It's by the guy's page. I forget what website it is. It's where you can download Serpent Isle fixes separately. But like how I always think, I played this a long time ago, or last time when I did a review of this game. On the official version, I had no issues. So yeah, here's a Voidbrand disclaimer to say that if you want to play a Serpent Isle Fixes mod, just go ahead and play on Snapshot. I didn't hear anyone say on the Exalt forum that... I remember mentioning to you guys that one person said they're trying to play a mod for Exalt. I don't know if it was this mod or a Blackgate keyring. And they asked them, are you playing official or snapshot? They said official, and they didn't even bother to correct the guy. They didn't say, oh, you must play on snapshot if you want that mod to work, you know? So I just used logic there, I guess, and I think I paid for it. But yeah, to be safe, play on snapshot. Like I said, I tried many different fixes to bring my companions back. I even tried to teleport to our companions before defeating the Banes. And it sent me to an interesting area. It's the death area. You're not supposed to enter that area. This is where people go when they die, I believe. And you can ask them to join you there. And I thought, maybe I can have them join me there, teleport to Monk Isle and kill them or something, defeat the Banes, and come back to them and resurrect them. It doesn't work, though. Didn't work at all. So yeah, I was a little worried I wasn't able to finish this game, so I'm not sure how long this part's going to be. I'm not even sure if it's going to come out on Tuesday, but I think it will. It's still kind of early when I finished, but as you can see, our companions are all messed up in the head. I will slay you all. Free thyselves. Wrong is right. I will slay you all. Chaos reigns. Let's go talk to Gwenna real quick, yeah. I may be missing some details on how to fix that, because this is actually my third attempt at recording the explanation for what happened earlier, so I might have missed something, but like I said, I tried almost every avenue I can think of. But my last option was to try to go ahead and just download the snapshot version of Exalt. And I breathed a sigh of relief when Thoxa resurrected our companions. You want to resurrect them actually here, not back at the castle. So let's talk to Gwenna real quick before curing our guys. 1,000 thanks for bringing back my husband, Reuben. I grieve that his wits seem to have left him. At least he is safe with me. I shall do all that I can to aid thee in restoring him, or gladly care for him all the remainder of my days, even as he is. Much studying, and she can't join you yet, so I just want to see that line before. Going back to our dudes, I think they stay where they get resurrected, yeah. That was a worrisome issue. I should have played it safe and just played on Snapshot, but it doesn't mention it anywhere on the documentation. Only on the main page for the mod itself, basically. Alright. Very, very annoying. And the Banes are still in the sword. I'll equip these real quick before I do anything. What an odd issue, dude. It's probably the official version, likely, that is causing that issue. When it sent me to Skull Crush, I was like, oh, how do I... Like I said, one fix I tried to do was, and excuse my sloppiness because I came back after to record this and I'm all kind of messed up in my head right now. Plus doing stuff in real life and going back and forth between my PC and real life stuff, but I tried to teleport my companions to me, but there's no such option. You can only teleport to them, and always sends me back to Skull Crusher. There's also one more thing I wanted to mention, but I forgot. I'll probably remember after this recording is done. So... Waters. Got Discipline, that's for Dupre. I am not as good with words as our friend YOLO Avatar, so I shall thank thee by fighting at thy side. Then join you right away. That's a SI Fixes thing. They don't join you right away in the original, I believe. We'll get... Where's Shamino? There he is. He's in the forest. Even though he's insane right now and twisted, he still longs for the forest like a ranger would. And he's at the Callity. Thank thee, Avatar, for restoring my mind. As always, I am ready to provide whatever aid I can, my lord. Bye. And lastly... YOLO. That's why you wanted the waters before getting them. If you don't, you have to go back to the Order Temples to get each water, which won't take too long if you didn't know to go there. No truer friend can I have than thee, my lord. Not only thou didst save my wife, but thou hast saved me as well. Thank thee, my friend. You're welcome. Gweno. My soul is at peace. Joys to know Gweno, and to have her once more in thriving good health. Bye. Thanks. And there we go. Our companions are back, and they are currently not carrying anything. Karnax, the bells are signaling the return of Zenka. Thou art the hero from another world. It is for thee that she doth return. You must hurry. Oh, just teleports me right here. No more. Zenka comes. She returns. The time is at hand. Invoke her name. I saw him sit down on an imaginary chair earlier, a few seconds ago. The energies from beyond the void now converge upon this place and time. It is the moment when Zenka shall move across the eons and bring us the light of prophecy. Come to us, Zenka, it is I. Let the bells ring, for Zenka hath returned. So, Reuben, thou art the one who hath caused me all this grief. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't ask to be the hero here. Take that up with the Origin Writers. And you, my rock-brained monks, is this how you serve my visions? You cannot even take the words down properly. I knew that thou wouldst need me to unravel the mess that these monks have made of my prophecies. Returned. I knew that if I did not promise to return, that these laggard monks would drift away from the task I set them. As it is, they have nearly brought disaster upon us all, including thee, hero from another world. Grief. I was a wife and a mother hero. I did not ask to become a prophetess. The poor husband took me before the great mages of Moonshade when these visions came upon me, and those wise men dismissed me, saying, "She is crazy." Mine husband, my children, even my children's children, are long gone to dust, while I remain alive, enslaved to visions I never asked for. Visions. At first they were but nightmares, until I feared to close mine eyes. Then the death and destruction I saw followed mine every waking move. The people of my village bade mine husband to cast me out, for they feared that my madness might spread. So I came to this island to be free of the whispers and stares. Mages of Moonshade. Arrogant manipulators. Never once did they attempt to divine if my visions were true. I'm not surprised. They're concerned with one thing and one thing only. And you know what that thing is. Never once did they offer to try and cure my supposed madness, for we were too poor to pay their fees. Is it any wonder that they could not stand to live within the rule of an honest man? Honest man. Surely thou knowest of whom I speak, for he is the ruler that sent thee to meet thy fate here. Thy Lord British demanded honesty of the rogues that call themselves mages, and when that sat ill in their bellies, they fled to where they could cheat people in peace. Of course they did. Unravel the mess. I can see that thou art unsure how to progress, great hero. That is why I am here. Return here if thou art unsure how to proceed. I shall guide thee in some small fashion. Okay, instructions. Take this serpent's tooth. Thou must seek the dead in the Isle of Crypts. Okay, bye. Fulfill thy destiny, she says. Okay. Got a tooth. And that means we got the last tooth. That's how you get the last tooth. You get it from Zenka. There we go. Do our monks say anything about Zenka? Bueno? Been a pleasure having her here, he says. Thoxa, bright young woman. Bye. He says nothing new about Migum. They're not saying anything. Now she hath returned. The seer hath come back from beyond the void. Bye. Like, what was she doing? Where was she? He says the void. Was she like just floating there sleeping for centuries? That's funny. What the heck? I can't talk to Migum. And where's Thoxa? Shouldn't she be here? Seeing Zenka's return? That's weird. Hopefully she's not gone. Let's talk to Gweno, though. Yolo, my beloved Yolo. Oh, I had feared that I would never see thee again. My lovely Gweno. Now mine heart can sing at the sight of thee. Thou dost look pale, dear Yolo. Thou didst never take care of thyself when I was away. The Lady of Fawn gave me a necklace to give to thee, my love. But in all my trials to find thee, I seem to have lost it. I thought to give it to thee as a token of my love. It doth not matter, Yolo. Thou dost not have to give me anything. Oh, crap. Let's say that. Can we talk to her again? I gotta reload. Gotta reload. Okay, we talked to Zenka first. Let's go. Why is everyone sleeping now? One thing I wanted to mention, since I moved from the official version to the snapshot version, I hope there won't be any issues with that. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay, because that script worked. Just needs to hold out until I finish the game so I can finish this Let's Play. Like I said, I was really worried that I would not finish this game. As for my automatons, they're gone. I removed them to see if they were the issue with our companions earlier. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing, like, whatever other things I did to try to fix that issue, but I think we're fine. I left the automatons here, and all our companions' belongings are here, so... Super. I wanted to reload because the necklace is in Yolo's inventory in the Dark Path. So let's equip these real quick. As quick as I can. That's... he's got... Helmet, the Mage Bane, and here you go, Dupre. I held your shield for you all this time. Now it is yours. I'll take that. Thank you. That's that. Oh, hold on a second. He's carrying the... No, that's Yolo's bag. Excuse me. This is Yolo's bag. What am I doing? Get that off. This is, Duper's. Go, Yolo. You can, wear all this. Boom, boom. Carry the arrows. You can carry the, that. Carry that and carry that. Okay, and, carry that. I like, oh, you can put it right here too, that's neat. Let's not do that though. Right there. Yeah. And lastly, Shamino can wear that, this. Good to have our companions back, finally. But that's the Bane story, and it's not over yet. I was like, where's his boots? We don't need, that shield anymore. Where am I gonna put it? Let's just use this, I guess. No, let's put it in here. No, there's not room in there. Put it in here. The prey was carrying one, right? No, the other guy was. Shamino. Was already in there. This bag. There we go. We don't need that. It's too much space. Alright, and Yolo has that white diamond necklace. That conversation we saw with Gweno was not in the original. That was restored in the SI fixes. Like I said, I hope upgrading to snapshot is not going to mess things up later on. But so far, I think we're going to be okay. Like I said, I was a little worried. Actually, very worried that I would not be able to finish this game. Because I tried so many fixes, I was like, oh no, this is not good. Not good at all. When it sent me to Skull Crusher to an empty screen, basically. And I wasn't even there. That was worrisome, but it looks like I managed to fix it, so. I get all scatterbrained when stuff like that happens. It took me 2 hours to troubleshoot. Then I had a thought, oh, let's try Snapshot, let's see if that works. And as you can see, it works. Let's talk to Gweno. See how she's doing. Read this again. Someone's sitting there, Gweno, a monk. Yolo, my beloved Yolo, we already read that. Lovely Gweno. Now my heart can sing at the sight of thee. Look pale, you didn't take care of yourself. The lady of the fallen gave me this necklace to give to thee, when at last I found thee, my love. Take it as a token of my love. I shall cherish it always, Yolo. But thou didst not have to give me anything to prove thy love. That thou art here now is proof enough. Much studying. Ready to join? She's not ready to join just yet. I think I know why. Something's gonna happen later. We gotta go through another event. Any other monks we can talk to? That's Karnax. That's Migum right there. I want to talk to, Boxon, see what she has to say. There she is. Let's see if she has any new dialogue before we end this part. No, she does not. What the heck? Alright, well, next part. Crypts. Thanks for watching.